To kick off our ceremony, our Dean of Health and Life Science, Dr. Natalia Ronda, would provide us with our opening address. Please help me in welcoming her to the stage.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. We're really overjoyed and delighted that we could join you to celebrate your latest achievement. I know one of many in your long lives and careers. We're so excited to see you here, and I know we will mention this at some point, but just for all of your benefit, the Practical Nursing Program at Conestoga is celebrating its 50th anniversary. So our very first graduates graduated 50 years ago from Conestoga College. And as you can imagine, many things have changed in our nursing world. Many things have changed in our healthcare system. But certainly one thing that remains true is our excellent graduates that are graduating from Practical Nursing Program every year. And we're so delighted to have you here and welcome you as you cross the threshold from the students at Conestoga to being members of a very respected, very important, very esteemed profession. And the other thing that will never change, we hope, is the amount of heart and the amount of dedication and the amount of compassion you will bring to your roles wherever you go. So as I bring you this greeting from the members of Conestoga community, from our president and executive dean, I want you to be assured that we're here every step of the way, not just while you're Conestoga students, but also after you graduate and go on to live your very exciting and productive lives. Please think of us fondly. We have many opportunities for you to come back and be our student yet again, should you so choose, in our continuing education capacity. We also hope that you stay in touch as the newest members of our alumni community. So once again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for choosing Conestoga. We're so proud to welcome you to our newest graduate cohort, and we hope to see you at Convocation again as you cross the stage in your fancy gowns, and we'll congratulate you there one more time. So thank you again and congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Ronda, for that warm welcome and to kick off our pinning ceremony. Next, we'll hear from our faculty member, Helen German. Helen has taught at Conestoga College for 6 years. She has been a nurse for 29 years, with 12 of them being an RN and 17 years as a nurse practitioner, graduating from Western University. Please join me in welcoming Helen up to the stage.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for the warm welcome. I feel like I'm back in the classroom where everybody likes to sit at the back of the class, and that's okay. I'm so happy to see you here. It's my pleasure to deliver the faculty address today. Today, we're not only going to celebrate the completion of the practical nursing program, but also the beginning of the next chapter for you as nurse. So despite all the unknowns post-COVID, you chose nursing. You've demonstrated both your patience, your flexibility, and your resilience. And this journey of yours is not gone unnoticed. We've recognized that many of you have made personal sacrifices to be here. And although we may have not said it out loud, we did silently marvel at your strength, fortitude, and commitment to your education. As someone who's had the privilege of teaching you as well as learning from you, it's been an absolute joy to watch you grow into the role of nurse, to become increasingly competent and confident. What you're embarking on now is more than a job. It's more than a vocation, and for many of you, it's going to become a way of life. Nursing is both challenging and rewarding. You're going to have good days and bad days. You're going to have busy days and busier days. But my humble advice to you, if I may offer it, the things that we can't often tell you in the classroom when we're teaching, please don't be afraid to ask questions or ask for help. In a 2-year program, it's impossible to prepare you for all the situations that you're going to encounter in your role as nurse. And truly, after 30 years of nursing, I still have questions, more questions than answers. So please stay curious. Be brave. Brave to stay when someone takes their first step or their last breath. Change. Change is something to be expected. It's uncomfortable, but inevitable. Change is something you can count on this profession. You'll feel better about it if you learn to embrace it. Nursing, a lifelong journey. I cannot tell you how much things have changed in the 29 years that I've been a nurse. We continue to learn and grow. And to be honest, most of the learning that I've done in my lifetime in nursing has come from when I have failed or made mistakes. So when something goes wrong and it's not gone right, believe me, you're going to understand why we do so many reflections. That is how you're going to learn and grow. Don't beat yourself up about it. It happens to all of us. It is not a reflection of who you are as a nurse or as a person. Never forget why you chose to become a nurse in the first place. There are things that are going to challenge you, that are going to sadden you, that are going to hurt you, that might hit a little bit too close to home. There will be other things that you see or encounter in your clinical work that are going to bring you hope and joy and restore your faith in humanity and in why you chose nursing in the first place. And my last piece of advice is, just like you will care for others in the clinical setting, please make time to care for yourselves and each other. I want to finish by sharing the butterfly effect. For most of you that are not familiar with this concept, it describes the phenomena of how even a small change in starting conditions can lead to vastly different outcomes. Please never underestimate the value of all the little things that you do in your nursing practice. A smile, a few extra minutes with a struggling patient or their family, reassuring words of support to a coworker. These small starting acts can not only change the trajectory of someone's experience during a challenging time or their clinical course, but it can even change the course of their life. So on behalf of myself and the faculty in the practical nursing program, we thank you for the privilege of being part of your journey. We wish you all the very best as you start your nursing career. Congratulations and welcome to nursing, everybody. We're so proud of you.
Thank you, Helen, for that wonderful speech. Up next, we'll hear from our practice application specialist, Jessica Riff. Jessica has been a nurse for 10 years since she graduated from Conestoga College Practical Nursing Program in 2015. She has been teaching at Conestoga since 2022, and she is also working as an RPN. Unfortunately, Jessica was unable to make this ceremony in person, but she has left us a wonderful recording of her address. Please direct your attention to the screen.
Good afternoon, everyone. I was asked to say a couple words on behalf of the passes since many of us can't be there to celebrate with you today. It's such a joy to join you on your journeys, to witness your growth, your resilience, and now to see you receive your pins today. This moment is a celebration of your hard work, your heart, and your unwavering commitment, because we all know the last couple years haven't been easy. As I reflect on my own journey, it's hard to believe it's been over 10 years since I sat where you are now. It took some time, but I eventually found my footing in emergency nursing. Drawn to its fast-paced and unpredictable nature, it's where I was meant to be. Until that path led me here, where I've had the privilege of sharing what I've learned with many of you. Looking back at my own graduating class, I'm reminded of how beautifully diverse our paths have been. Each of us found our way, some in the many different areas of acute care, some in community, some in leadership roles. The list goes on. That's one of the most beautiful things about nursing. There's no single path, only the path that's right for you. And I'm excited for each of you to navigate this new journey. If they haven't already, I'm sure your social media feeds will fill with reels and memes about our profession, as mine have. I came across a passage that read this: "We all have our strengths. Some nurses can pick up a skill in no time at all. Some have a knowledge base like an encyclopedia. Some can create therapeutic relationships like no other. Some are good at diffusing tense situations. Some know palliative care like the back of their hand and can ensure a peaceful death. Some are amazing advocates. The list goes on. One thing is for sure, we all have our strengths and we all have room for improvement. That should excite you, that you can continuously work on becoming better and better. Keep learning from your peers, keep growing into the nurse you're meant to be. Welcome to the nursing world. In my opinion, it's pretty incredible. It may challenge you with long hours, missed Christmas dinners, emotional and physical fatigue, but it will also have joyous moments. It will bring so many incredible people into your lives and open up doors you never imagined. I know it has done just that for me. This passage resonated with me as well, so I'm going to share it with you. Becoming a nurse changed the way I see the world. I didn't just know that life is short, I saw it. I learned about suffering, but also about resilience and love and the moments of raw humanity that can take your breath away. Nursing has taught me how to stay grounded in chaos and that you can cry and still be strong. It hasn't always been easy, but I'm endlessly grateful for all that I have learned by becoming a nurse. So, as you step into this next chapter, here's my advice to you. Stay curious. Nursing is a lifelong journey. Ask questions, seek feedback, embrace every opportunity to grow. Lead with compassion. Your technical skills will sharpen with time, but it's your heart that will leave the deepest impact. Lean on each other. This work can be heavy. Find your people, support one another, laugh together, cry together, celebrate together. Know your worth. Advocate fiercely for your patients, yes, but also for yourselves. And most of all, be proud. You've earned this, you've worked so hard, and you are going to touch so many lives. On behalf of all the passes who have crossed your path along the way, congratulations, Class of Summer 2025. Go out there and be the nurses you were each meant to be.
Thank you for that speech, Jessica. Next, we will call forth Rabdeep Sambi to present her student address. Please join me in welcoming her to the stage.
Good evening, everyone. Standing here today, delivering this speech feels surreal. When I first walked through the doors of this program, nervous and unsure, as I'm sure many of us were, I never imagined this moment, the one where I'd be standing before you, surrounded by people who have become family, celebrating the end of one chapter and the beginning of a beautiful new one. To our esteemed faculty and incredible lab instructors, thank you. Thank you for your patience, your passion, and for pouring your knowledge into us. You didn't just teach us how to take vital signs or prime IV lines. You taught us how to think like nurses. Slowly but surely, that transformation began to happen. We went from wide-eyed students to future professionals, learning to trust our instincts, think critically, and above all, lead with compassion. We owe you more than words can say. And to our family, our friends, your unwavering love and support carried us through sleepless nights, clinical shifts, mental breakdowns, and breakthroughs. You held space for us when we needed to cry, vent, or to simply be silent. Thank you for being our steady ground when the world felt like it was spinning too fast. Your patience, your belief in us, that's what got us here today. And to my wonderful friends that I've made during my time in this program, you made nursing school bearable on the hardest days. You made the impossible feel possible. We cried together, yes, but we laughed harder. When the stress felt like it would swallow us whole, we found humor. When it felt like everything was so overwhelming and there was so much to catch up on, I've said many funny things, but I remember saying things like, I feel like I'm swimming, and somehow, even in the chaos, it made everyone laugh. It was that kind of love and friendship that reminded us we weren't alone. These are the friendships that last a lifetime. Bonds formed under pressure through shared purpose and understanding, and I will cherish them forever. And to my classmates, my peers, thank you. You taught me so much, not just through your strength and your resilience, but through your kindness, your uniquely different perspectives, your different backgrounds, your quiet encouragements, and the way you showed up day after day, no matter how hard it got. I'm so proud to be standing beside each and every one of you as we begin our journeys. Today, we are not just receiving a pin, We are stepping into a life of purpose, a career filled with possibilities, growth, and the privilege of caring for others at their most vulnerable. We are ready, not because it was easy, but because we did it together. So, to each of you, never forget the strength that brought you here. You are capable, you are compassionate, you are ready. The world needs your heart, your hands, and your voice. No matter where this path takes you, remember that you've already overcome so much. And you will continue to rise again and again. Congratulations, nurses. We did it. Thank you.
Thank you, Rabdeep. Thank you, Rabdeep. Now we'll take some time to recognize our award winners from our graduating class. I'll hand things over to Teddy Bennett, our Level 4 Program Coordinator, to say a few words and present our awards.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. It is with great pride and joy that I stand here today to celebrate the remarkable achievements of our practical nursing graduating class. Today marks a significant milestone in your journey, one that is a culmination of hard work, dedication, and unwavering commitment to the noble profession of nursing. So you've faced many challenges during your last couple years here. Difficult coursework, demanding clinical rotations. You've demonstrated, all of you, resilience, compassion, and unyielding spirit and qualities. Today, we're going to gather to honor the achievements of 2 students who have been nominated for awards. Each award we present is a testament to their hard work, perseverance, and excellence. When your name is called, please come up to receive your certificate, and you can say a few words if you like. You don't have to if you do not feel comfortable. So our first award winner is Sylvia Donahue. And Sylvia is getting the Outstanding Practical Nursing Student Award. So this is awarded to a student who has demonstrated excellence in communication and collaboration with clients, peers, staff, and faculty, professional behavior in a clinical setting, initiative to improve client care, skill in the application of the decision-making process, and leadership qualities within the healthcare delivery system. So Sylvia, if you'd like to come up to receive your award.
Mm-hmm. Did you want to say a couple of words? Okay. Well, you both. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, for people problems. I'm honored to receive this award tonight. Thank you to the entire practical nursing faculty and my fellow classmates for walking beside me in this journey. I'd also like to take a few moments to thank my husband, Ryan. Thank you for your endless patience, encouragement, and most importantly, your presence. I love you. To my daughter, Brianna, thank you for the words of affirmation and encouragement while you are going through your own academic journey. It's truly been a beautiful experience walking a similar path with you. I love you. To my son, Ethan, also known as Parker Berman in our household. Does everyone remember him? Thank you, Ethan, for the countless times you participated in respiratory, cardiac, and abdominal assessments. I couldn't have made it without you. I love you. And to my sister, Fakini, thank you for always encouraging me to have balance and perspective. I am forever grateful for you. And last but not least, to Haley Hertner, who's in attendance here today, the third sister I didn't know I needed. Thank you for literally holding my hand when I needed it most. Your quiet leadership is an inspiration, and I will love you forever. Also, I'm sure many graduates here have their own Ryan, Brianna, Ethan, Fakini, and Haley in the audience or watching from home. And I want to take this moment and thank you for their support, and we'd like to give them a round of applause as well. There's also a quote that I read at the start of this journey that has taken on more meaning as time has passed, and thought it was a great opportunity to share it with you today. While true for the general human experience, I feel that this especially holds true for nurses, and I witnessed this by observing faculty, my preceptor, and fellow peers. A nurse is like a seed, planted in pressure, nourished by purpose, and always growing into something greater. Congratulations to each and every one of you.
Thank you for that, Sylvia, and congratulations. So our next award winner is Morgan Thornhill, and Morgan's receiving the Retired Practical Nursing Faculty Award. This award is awarded to a student who has demonstrated the following: safety and competency in nursing practice, therapeutic nurse-patient interactions, ability to establish and implement priorities of care, and use of theoretical knowledge as a basis for nursing practice. So if you'd like to come up here and receive your award, Morgan. Congratulations. Did you want to say something? Oh, Maria. Okay, you don't have to. Thanks. Morgan would like to thank everyone. So congratulations to all our award winners and the entire class. This brings us to the end of our award section. Congratulations to everyone. Another round of applause. Ho. Now it's the important time of the ceremony where we pin. It's the practical nursing pin represents an entrance into the nursing profession. It's a long-standing tradition in healthcare, and it's given to present those who complete the programs, and it symbolizes their hard work and commitment in helping others. So we ask you that you wear your Conestoga pin with pride, perhaps even on your name tag or your lapel when you get out to the clinical area, and you may always remember your time spent here at Conestoga College. We acknowledge that all of you have done what you've done over the last 4 semesters and the challenges that you've overcome, and we congratulate you on completing the PN program. Graduates, as your name is called, please come up to the front to receive your pin. While our grads are getting pinned, in honor of our 50 years running, we wanted to share 50 life lessons of real-life nurses, and they will come on the screen, and just take a look at that to watch them. Good.
Good evening, everyone, and congratulations. I'll be announcing the names as I have the list. I'm not sure if it's alphabetical order. All right, Esteve Abigail. Yeah. Abiodun Agagore, Vajia Ansari, Anuragi, Yaidam David Bakoy, Lakveer Barar, Emanuela Chinedu Eyoma, Jordan Dabrowski, Sarah Diaz Tabares, Sylvia Donahue, Jonathan Francis, Sudharani Ganivara, Gannett Hepte, Hannah Hall, Emily Hayward, Haley Hetner, Courtney Ivany, Bekita Kaffel, Amandeep Kaur, Ravinder Kaur, Abimbola Makanjula, Kaylee Moore, Kwang Nyan, Montserrat Ogandiju, Jessie Palin, Heer Sandeep Kumar Patel, Hiral Ben Patel, Karina Rakesh Bhai Patel, Nidhi Jatin Kumar Patel, Divya Pathak, Navreet Randhawa, Isabella Resendez, Madeline Schliffer, Rabdeep Sembi, Nishant Harshit Kumar Sharma, Ria Vijay Kumar Sharma, Dara Shilolo, Dena Sotonik, Hei Tao, Hinsa Tella, Morgan Tonel, Abarna Vatiluan, Rachel Peters.
Thank you, Karen. Now I would like to welcome on the stage Terry for our nursing pledge.
So now we're going to do the nursing pledge. If I could get all of our new nurses to please stand. And we're all going to, as a group, recite together what's on the screen. So I pledge to always maintain the standards of nursing practice and do all in my power to raise the prestige of the practical nurse. I commit to adhere to the code of ethics and to a career of competence in a safe practice with lifelong learning and continued nursing knowledge. Thank you. You can have a seat. I'd like to now introduce you to Michelle Hayer, our Chair of Nursing at Conestoga College. Michelle has been a nurse for over 20 years at Conestoga and is a Conestoga Practical Nursing graduate herself. After completing her RPN, she bridged into the Conestoga McMaster BSCN program to become an RN. Michelle has been with Conestoga since 2011, starting out way back as a clinical instructor and then faculty and transitioned into leadership. Please welcome Michelle to the stage so she can provide her final remarks.
Marjorie. Thank you so much, everyone, for having us today. We're so proud of you. It's been a long journey. I can feel that in this room, and we want to recognize the sacrifices that you guys have made to get here. We recognize there's been missed family birthday parties, missed nights out with friends, missed working shifts, all so you could graduate. But here you are, you've answered that call to become a nurse, and you're at that first step. You finished the program, it's just the exam left, so you're almost there. I always want to remind students as they go across to graduate or at their pinning ceremonies that it's really a privilege to be a nurse, so remember that. When you go out into the field, it's a privilege to be a nurse when you're sitting with people taking their first breaths and when people are taking their last breaths. So go out, be proud, but remember that it really is a privilege to be there. As Natalia mentioned earlier, it's our 50th year of nursing here at Conestoga College, and we're really proud. So I think that's a really big deal that you guys get to be here on the 50th anniversary. We want to invite you back. I don't know if you would have saw in the newspaper a few weeks ago, but actually our 50th, our graduate in class 50 years ago got together, the alumni, and they all got together, had Conestoga swag, they went out for supper, they celebrated the highs and lows of nursing and all their impacts on the community. So we're hoping that you come back, and maybe in 50 years at our pinning, at our 100th pinning, let's say, you guys can all come back. I'll be in a nursing home probably, so live stream me in, but you can share with us then all the impacts you've had on the community, what you've done to support, the vulnerable populations and all of those people that need you. So please do come back and share that with us. I don't want to stand between, you and going out and celebrating with your family, so I'll just say congratulations to the class of 2025. We are so very proud of you.
Okay, I would love to thank here for being our Master of Ceremonies. You did an excellent job today. And to all the PN faculty for your dedication and your mentorship and all the effort you put forth to help our students become well-rounded nurses. Finally, to Bruno and the whole media production team for live streaming so everyone who's not able to make it today can join us in this special day. So as we conclude today, let's take a moment to reflect on your incredible journey that has brought us here today. To our gratitude, your dedication, your hard work, all of that is paid off, finally. And you're getting ready now to embark on a rewarding career. Who knows where you'll go from here? Remember the pin that you wear is a symbol of your commitment and your care and compassion and excellence in nursing. Congratulations once again, and we wish you well in all your future endeavors.